In this video, we're going to be talking about long division with polynomials. And in order to do this, we need to think back to elementary school and how we used the standard algorithm for division. And in order to do that, I'm going to ask my wife, Mrs. Ferguson, who teaches 3rd grade, to remind us of that elementary school algorithm for division.
Hey boys and girls, I'm Miss Ferguson, and today I'm going to be talking with you about dividing using the standard algorithm. With a problem like 2 divided by 103, first you're going to look at seeing how many times 2 will go into the 1 in the hundredths place. That won't work. 2 will not go into 1 without making a fraction. So we're going to move over into the tens place. 2 will go into 10 5 times. We're going to be careful to write that 5 above the tens place because that's where we're working at right now. And 5 times 2 is 10, so we do not have a remainder. Now we're going to look at the ones place. Bring the 3 down so we can look at it. 2 will go into 3 1 time. We're going to make sure we write this 1 above the ones place because that's where we're working at right now. 2 times 1 is 2. So we will be left with a remainder of 1 this time, giving you a final answer of 51 with a remainder of 1. Hope this helps with what you guys are about to learn.
So, with the standard algorithm for division, we can apply that to when we're dividing polynomials. Take, for instance, the polynomial 4x cubed minus 11x plus 4 divided by 2x minus 3. We can rewrite that into this format. Notice, even though I did not have an x squared term, I still wrote 0x squared to be a placeholder. So when we're doing this, we want to look at our first term, kind of like the hundreds place. We want to look at the first term and think, how many times can 2x go into 4x cubed? And we get 2x squared. 2x squared times 2x will give me 4x cubed. And then I have to multiply 2x squared to this negative 3. Which gives me a negative 6x squared. When I subtract it down, I'm left with negative 6x squared, and I need to bring down my next term, negative 11x. Once we do this, I have to repeat the process and think, how many times can 2x go into negative 6x squared? To do this, I say negative 3x. Negative 3x times 2x will give me a negative 6x squared, and negative 3x times a negative 3 will give me a positive 9x. Once again, I subtract down, and I'm left with a negative 2x. I need to bring down my final term, negative 4, and think, how many times does 2x go into negative 2x? Negative 1 times. Negative 1 times 2x will give me a negative 2x. Negative 1 times a negative 3 will give me a positive 3, which then, when subtracted down, gives me a remainder of negative 1. And the way I go about writing this is 2x squared minus 3x minus 1. That remainder is negative 7 because 4 minus a negative 4 minus 3 is a negative 7, and so I get minus 7 divided by the original factor 2x minus 3.